Japanese imperialist history refers to the period from the Meiji Restoration in 1868 until the end of World War II in 1945, during which Japan rapidly modernized and expanded its territory through military conquest and diplomacy to become a major world power. Key drivers and context. Response to Western imperialism. After American Commodore Matthew Perry forced Japan to open to trade in 1853, Japanese leaders realized they needed to modernize and strengthen their military to avoid being colonized by Western powers. Modernization and industrialization. The Meiji government adopted the slogan Fukoku Kyohei, enrich the country, strengthen the army, building an industrial economy and a powerful military modeled after European nations, primarily Germany and Britain. Resource scarcity. As an island nation with limited natural resources, Japan sought control over neighboring regions to secure essential raw materials like coal, iron, and oil for its growing industries. Nationalism and prestige. A strong sense of national pride and a desire for international prestige fueled imperial ambitions, with Japan's leaders seeking to join the ranks of the great world powers. Ideology. Japan promoted the concept of a Greater East Asia co-prosperity sphere, which justified its rule as an effort to free Asia from Western colonialism, though in practice it imposed its own brutal form of control. Timeline of expansion. First Sino-Japanese War. 1894 to 1895, Japan defeated Qing China and acquired Taiwan and the Liaodong Peninsula, which it was later forced to return by Western powers. Russo-Japanese War. 1904 to 1905, in a victory that shocked the world, Japan defeated Imperial Russia, securing control over Korea and economic concessions in southern Manchuria. Annexation of Korea. 1910, Japan formally annexed Korea, imposing a brutal colonial rule that attempted to erase Korean culture and language. World War I. 1914 to 1918, allied with Britain, Japan seized German-held territories in China and the Pacific, emerging from the war strengthened. Invasion of Manchuria. 1931, the Japanese military invaded Manchuria, northeastern China, establishing the puppet state of Manchukuo to secure resources. Second Sino-Japanese War. 1937, this conflict escalated into a full-scale war with China, marked by widespread atrocities such as the Nanking Massacre. World War II/Pacific War. 1941 to 1945, Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor brought the U.S. into the conflict. At its peak in 1942, the Japanese Empire controlled vast areas, including the Philippines, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and various Pacific islands, before its eventual defeat and surrender in 1945. Legacy. Japan's imperial past and the atrocities committed by its military, including the use of comfort women and human experimentation by Unit 731, still affect its relations with other Asian countries today. The empire was formally dissolved in 1947 under a new constitution enacted during the Allied occupation.